Hey, what is going on YouTube? It's Supreme Guru here and I am back with another video. This time round we are going to be looking at the iPhone in particular, and I'm going to be talking about iMessage. In this video you will learn what iMessage is, you will also learn how to use iMessage, and lastly I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how to make your iMessage stand out a little bit better. Let's get into it. So the only time you will ever hear iMessage being discussed is usually when it's looking at an iPhone, an iPad or an iPod. Within all those devices you can send an iMessage. Let me describe to you what an iMessage is. The I is just short for instant messaging. What do we mean by an instant message? It's slightly different to a normal text message. An instant message uses data, so it uses your internet. So you can be connected to Wi-Fi, or you can just use your standard 3G or 4G data that is on the phone. That is how your iMessage is sent and also delivered. Now that we know a bit more about iMessage, I'm going to show you where to go to set up your iMessage. So you're going to want to hit Settings, and then you're going to want to scroll down until you see where it says, wait for it, Messages. Okay, so you can see here at the very top it says iMessage, and you can see that I have got it switched on. So iMessages can be sent between iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch and Mac. I forgot to mention that. And sending and receiving iMessages uses wireless data, so that's just your internet. So you can switch that on and off. Now down here I've got my send and receive options for iMessage. I'm going to go in here. So someone can contact me on my email through iMessage, and they can also contact me on my number. These are the two ways that you can set up iMessage to be sent. So now that we know that iMessage is switched on, let's hit up the messages. So now that I'm in my messages, you can see first and foremost, if you're going to be able to send an iMessage, it usually shows up in the box right down here. An iMessage is also shown in the color blue. A normal text message shows in the color green. Another good thing about iMessage is that it works very similar to WhatsApp in the sense that you can see when someone's typing, you can see when your message has been delivered. So how to send an iMessage? You just want to send a standard iMessage. You just type in what you're wanting to do. So, hey, just doing a YouTube video, so ignore my messages I'm sending. Her sister-in-law is going to get tortured right now with an abundance of iMessages for the benefit of showing you guys how iMessage works. So if I just wanted to send that message as it is, I would hit the blue arrow button and that would send the message. Now that's how you send a regular iMessage, but what I'm going to do here is show you some tips and tricks on how to send some cool iMessage settings. So I'm holding in the blue arrow, so just hold it in, and you can see here you can send it with an effect. Okay, so you can send it with invisible ink, you can send it so it just gives a gentle animation, you can send it with a loud animation, maybe if you're wanting to shout about something, and then you can send it as a slam animation. So I'll show you that all again. So invisible ink. So basically if you're sending it with invisible ink, you can, actually I'll show you right now. So I'm going to send this. So then Natalie will see this and she just needs to swipe and that will show the message. Now if I wanted, you can see the way it sort of disappears there again, which is pretty cool. Swipe and it comes back again. So I'm going to send some with effects now. Oh, Natalie's typing. So you can see that Natalie was trying to type something there. It came up the little 3 dots. I will try not to bombard. Okay, so now I'm going to hold it in again, and this time around, you see where it says bubble, I'm going to go to screen. This is pretty cool. I love this side of it. So that will send with an echo sound. If I was to send that, swipe across, that will send with a little spotlight sound. So I'm just going to show you what way that works. Let me make sure that my volume is up. Okay, so I'm going to send this. Oh, I don't have any sound. Okay. And then we've got some balloons. If you're celebrating something, you can send confetti. You can give a little heart in the iMessage. You can do some crazy lasers. You can do some lovely fireworks. You can also send a lovely shooting star. Send with a celebration. So you can see there that there's different effects that you can actually put into your iMessage. Now, a few other options that we have here. So if we hit the A, we could, you see along the bottom here, so we could download some stickers or games or apps to decorate our messages with. I am not going to do that. Then we've also got the digital touch option. So basically if I held it in, it does a little fireball, or if I just tap circles, circle, I can change the color of these circles. Circle. Or you can do that and it'll send a little heart. There's loads of things you could really do, but I just wanted to show you some of them. I want you to be able to explore and see what the other ones are like. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video on iMessage. I hope that you are now a bit more educated if you weren't beforehand when it comes to iMessage. So if you are new to iPhone or an iPod or an iPad or a Mac, then these are some hints and tips on using iMessage. Thank you guys for joining in to my video. I will see you next time. Peace.